lot of new voices out there. What's it like having Thomas Allen, Ben Boulware, and then Tom Allen, with your group?
I love it. The intensity is like what I've dreamed of. I would say it's kind of weird. I love like the barking. I don't know, because it like helps me get fired up too. I want to like go punch a wall. Just listening to Coach Allen come into a room, it just fires me up. So having them all out there, and then having Ben, who's like really relatable, because I mean he's only 30, so it's like he was here a couple years ago. I mean not really, but so he's played it and done everything we've done. So having him out there talking to us, and then he's just real, like off the field too. Like I can talk to him about whatever, girls, whatever, because he gets it. So.
Talk about Coach Allen coming into a room. If you were to describe that to somebody, what that looks like, what that sounds like, what does that mean?
Crickets. Like everybody in the room is like paying attention. He gets your attention for sure. A lot of pacing too. He paces a lot. So everybody's like this, watching a ping pong match. But yeah, he commands the room for sure.
Does he remind you of anybody?
Stories of what I've heard of Coach V. Coach V recruited me, so I never got to experience him as a coach. But yeah, Coach V.
What was your first interaction like getting to meet him?
Let me think. I think it was. Oh, I texted him because I had that intuition. Coach Allen actually coached with my high school coach, so it was, I don't know, it was in the works, I guess. And my high school coach texted me, said Coach Allen might end up being your coach. So then I was doing some research on him, and I found out, and then I texted him first, and then I met him whenever, the day he got to campus or whatever. So.
I think there's obviously stories of him knocking out his front teeth in practice and stuff. Has he done anything extreme?
Yeah, I think he tackled Corian Gipson today. He had a big PBU, and he ran up and tackled Corey, and Corey was like, "What just happened? Who did I get hit by?" So yeah.
He also talked about that he has those meetings and he has a whole notebook, and he wants to know all of your interests and everything about you. What do you remember from that first meeting, sitting down with him and just trying to get to know you?
We talked about Tampa a lot because he lived there. Thomas went to Plant High School, which is a mile down the road from my high school. So we talked about that a little bit. Yeah, he's just a real genuine dude. I'm excited to play for him for sure.
Ben's a guy that is really, I think, trying to bring you along and take you to the next level. How's he helping you?
He knows how to get under my skin, so I think that's a good thing. He told me, we went to eat a couple weeks ago, just to set an expectation of what he expects from me, and he said he's going to apply pressure. Pressure makes diamonds, so. What's up, Sammy? Yeah, he said he's just going to apply pressure, the right amount of pressure, to where I won't break, but he's going to push me to that breaking point for sure. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
What's the feeling of the defense in general, just coming off of last season, Texas, that last game, in terms of how they were able to run the ball and stuff like that? Is there a little bit of a chip or an edge to you guys trying to kind of get back to where you want to be?
Yeah, we're hungry. We've heard all the noise, so just let it light the fire. But there was some energy out there today. You could tell. You could feel it. I mean, we felt it in the meeting room the first day we met Coach Allen, so taking it out to the field was fun, for sure. I felt it in them team periods. I know you did. It was fun, so.
It seemed like early on, I heard a lot of the coaches going 30%, slow down, first practice. Is it hard when you've got that much energy to kind of hold back? Because you're like, hey, it's football time. It's ready to go. We're ready to go.
Yeah, it's hard to hold back, for sure. Because, especially, I don't know, I feel like we have a renewed spirit, especially after this past season, because we saw the top of the mountain. We didn't get there, but we got a lot of pieces coming back for sure. So we're excited to get to work.
As a freshman or anybody new stand out to you? I know Coach was talking about like Amari Adams, like how he can move and stuff. And anybody on defense?
Yeah, Amari Adams for sure. I noticed him in winter workouts. Yeah, that's a big old 18-year-old. So I'm excited to play behind him. Hopefully I can watch him put his paws on somebody.
Can you describe the time at the end of last season to where we are now? Does it feel like a quick turnaround, or were you like, hey, like I'm itching to get back out here? What was that time like measurement looking like for you?
Yeah, it felt quick for sure, but we were excited too, just because we've been learning our new scheme for probably 3-4 weeks now. So we like just going over everything and seeing like, okay, this is what we're gonna be running. I don't know, it gets you a little jittery, excited. So yeah, it was quick, but we were excited to get out there for sure.
To be able to see that scheme, and you said, hey, we've been going over it for the last couple of weeks, and to finally be back out there, how does that feel?
I mean, it's fun. Football's fun. So, yeah, I mean, that's really all I got to say. It's fun.
What makes you jittery excited about this game? Like, what is it about it?
I don't know. Change excites people. So we're learning something new. And Coach Allen has really motivated us. I don't think we needed any extra motivation, but he's pushed us to another level just to learn it. And we saw what Penn State did last year. I mean, they're top 5 defense. So why not us? We got everything they had.
Is there anything poignant he said in terms of challenging you guys or pushing you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we have standards for every practice. So we have to get 3 turnovers and then 25 shots on goal, which is punching at the ball. So that's a standard. That's a goal we got to achieve every day in practice. So putting a little pressure on us, and there's a consequence if we don't reach it. It's like push-ups or up-downs or running or something like that.
Going into your senior year, how was that shifted being kind of the senior leader on this team in a new way?
Kind of like leave it with no regrets. I want to leave this place better than I found it. And at the end of the day, like what succeeds me is the work I've put in, like passing the torch to people like him. That's a reflection of what I've done. And it's weird because it flew so fast. So really just attacking everything. Like that was my last winter workout yesterday, which is like weird to think about. So really just having the final goal in mind, and knowing that it's my last go around, putting it in perspective. Like today, I kind of had a moment where I was like I'm at Clemson. I don't know. It was weird because I've had that moment before, but it felt really surreal today. Probably just because it's like my last first practice. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe.
Talking about turnovers, Coach Allen says he doesn't like the turnover. He likes takeaway.
Yeah.
Have you guys? I mean, do you like that idea that it says making the creating that rather than the offense just giving it to us?
Yeah, for sure. Did I say turnover? If I did, sorry, Coach. But yeah, takeaways. I like it for sure because they're not trying to give us the ball. That's what a turnover. They turned the ball over. No, they didn't. We made a play. It's a takeaway.
You're a prideful guy, and there's a lot of prideful guys on this defense. When you look back at the run defense, especially at the latter part of the year, how do you feel? What do you think? And then how do you get that better?
Attention to detail. That's something that's preached in winter workouts. I mean, at the end of the day, like, football's a simple game. Get the ball carrier on the ground, and by any means necessary. So it comes down to gap discipline and tackling. Got to tackle better and stay in our gaps. And that comes down to paying attention and knowing what to do.
Is that one of the first things that Coach Allen said?
We're gonna stop the run.
Yeah, I think that was the first thing he said. He said we're going to give great effort and we're going to stop the run.
Jeremiah Alexander, how has he fit in, I guess, the linebacker room since he's been there?
He's been great. I love his energy. He's one of the most committed guys, hardest worker on this team. He pushed everybody just to be better in our backer room. And he's a pretty good football player too. So I really appreciate him and having him in our room this year.
You said hardest worker on the team. Like, what have you seen that tells you that?
Shows up early, stays late, that type of guy. And I love talking to him too. Great dude. I think he's great for our room for sure.